Big Talk Big Game. You know what I'm saying? Big Talk Big Game is back in the building. Yes, sir. We here again for y'all, man, and we giving y'all the entertainment for the culture. This is your boy D-Rail.
By the name of Lee.
What up, man? And like always, man, we here on the Hip Hop Network TV. You feel me?
Log in, be a citizen, and you can see us in full.
There it is, man.
And if you're watching on HHN, appreciate it.
And like we always say, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button on the Hip Hop Network and Big Talk Big Game, and also follow us on all social media platforms.
Definitely. Please subscribe to YouTube and tell your people about it, man.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, like we always start, I want to make sure all y'all good. Once again, man, we about to end the month of March. We in the middle of it. It is St. Patrick's Day. Where you
feeling good? Feeling great.
Where's your green?
I got you. I knew you were going to ask.
I got them green dollar bills.
Get the fuck.
Hey, we in here St. Patty's Day, man.
This nigga about to put out a green dot card. Man, but we here at St. Patrick's Day, like Lee just said, St. Patrick's Day, man. So get your drink on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get the drink on. Get wasted, get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Become like a white boy. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. Got my green.
That Ebbit.
You feel me?
EBT.
Like that debit, the Ebbit.
EBT. You know what it stands for? Eat better today.
Man, but you know what I'm saying? All the people, you know what I'm saying? We want to say happy St. Patrick's Day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Happy St. Patrick's Day. How the fuck are ya?
Nobody really knows how it started, but it's here, and it's another moment to celebrate and drink. Just celebrate life. You know what? If you don't even believe in St. Patrick's Day or whatever it is, because who knows for real what it is, it's just another day to celebrate life. Just like March 16th, just like March 18th. So just enjoy it.
Right. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. So we're going to get right on to it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know
Let's get to it.
We ready to go get it popping, get it
I'm
live.
ready.
Tom Brady is back. Do you feel me?
This nigga ain't love.
Tom Brady just came back.
Bruh, he ain't love.
He did leave for 40 days.
Nigga, that ain't shit. The season was over.
But he did.
No, if he retired, he got to be gone the season and then come back next season to come out of retirement. That's like me quitting on my break and coming back when the break before the break over.
I mean, but he did officially say he retired.
That don't mean shit unless you do it.
Yeah, he officially said it.
I can say I'm rich.
I wonder if he signed like the retirement papers and all that.
That's what I'm saying, because now, you know what I'm saying, once you retire, you know what I'm saying, to get that money, to get that number back, you got to pay to get the number back. Because remember, Jordan came back, he couldn't get 23 at first. He had to get 45.
He wanted 45.
He wanted 45? Oh, okay.
That was a baseball number.
Oh, okay.
But you know, he's back.
He's
and speaking
back.
of 45, Tom Brady about 45 years old, to be real.
Yeah, he'll be 45 in August.
That shit crazy though, because he looked 54.
Also, before we get started, I gotta wish a straight up happy birthday to my sister-in-law, Tanisha. She be commenting on our YouTube. She's a game changer, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you and happy birthday.
That's right.
How old are you? You ain't got to tell us, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell us, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell us, you know. Also, in other news or whatnot, Jussie Smollett has got 150 days in jail.
He just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Oh, when this happened?
He out.
This happened either
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
It's that gay magic, man. I mean, shit.
Shout out to the LG.
Do you feel me? So I wonder if they let him out because of what he said before he went in.
It's that black girl magic. That's what I meant to say.
They just let him out.
Nah, something about they let him out on bond until the appeal happens or something like that. You know, it's
Also, he's out on law. He's out on bond. Okay, he's not out of jail.
When they gave him the time, he's like, I am not suicidal.
He gotta be
I am not suicidal, Judge. I know you did your thing. You gave me the jail time, but I'm a part of the gay community. If anything happens to me in there, I want y'all to know I'm not suicidal. And the judge was like, damn it, Terrell.
It ain't my fault. Right, it ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Also, in other news, have y'all heard about the autopsy that came back on Young Dolph?
Yeah.
This
autopsy. Oh, he was shot like 22 times.
Yeah, this man
or
got
something,
shot 22 times, man. 22 times. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to figure out, so you tell me that 2 people shot this man 22 times, or could it have been more than 2?
They probably both shot him 11 times.
What's the most a bullet gun can hold?
Well, I mean, you got
Depends on what gun.
A normal gun.
Depends on what's a normal gun.
Yeah, if you got an automatic,
45. You know what I'm saying? Like, people
still
don't.
let out.
It depends on, because you know you got
12.
extended clips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
have all
right,
kinds
you're
of
right,
12
you're right,
and one in the
you're
chamber.
right.
You know,
So they must have had a extended clip, because 22 times, that nigga got shot more than 50
well,
cents.
each one of them had a 9.
Yeah, 50 only got shot 9
Got
times.
shot 9. Yeah.
I mean, but what's the last time you heard somebody got shot like that that's a rapper?
I mean, I don't know how many times. Like, there's a bunch of rappers that passed away recently, so I don't know how many times they got shot. But yeah, that's if you just letting off. You know, it ain't like they count
22 times, my nigga.
I mean, that's how bullets go.
Damn, that wasn't just a simple, I'm just gonna just go
Have you ever
work
shot
and
like an
go.
automatic? You better shot a ring and shot like automatic.
I never shot automatic. I never shot automatic.
22 is quick.
I mean, that was exactly real. That was a nigga fucking right. Drop that bitch.
You seen Buddha Call when they was getting robbed and he had the
I see that. Also, Mike Tyson, he's coming out with some ear-shaped weed gummies. Ear-shaped weed gummies, they call them Mike Bites.
He should make them edibles so they can knock your ass out.
I like that.
They are. Good shit, Mike. Good shit, Mike.
Mike bites.
Oh man, so
And they ear shaped is what's hilarious.
I like that. I like that.
Before we go any further, we got a special guest in business. Shout out to T to B.
You feel me, TLA? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying, other news.
What we got?
Steve Harvey is saying that America's Got Talent stole his idea.
Steve.
They have a
He
talent
said,
show.
well, he said that the idea that they did, he said he came up with an idea called Steve's Big Time back in the 90s. And they wanted him to be on 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So he shut it down, and then America's Got Talent came out years later and stole his whole concept. So now he's
I'm
like,
sure Steve is familiar with how the business go.
I mean,
Can't get ganked.
America's Got Talent. That ain't
America's
nothing but American Idol with juggling.
I'm gonna take it back farther than that. Ain't nothing but Apollo.
that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Star Search. How
They stole my damn idea.
I mean, that's what he said. He said he stole his idea. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. That's what he said. He said he stole his idea. Also, in other news and whatnot, 50 Cent is saying that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey should apologize to Monique now because he's bringing her back.
For what?
You know they was talking about, you know what I'm saying, like when she came out with all that stuff, talking about
Netflix was robbing.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, like and Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey got in a situation to talk about they wasn't robbing you basically. You know
Who
what
is
I'm saying?
50 Cent to be telling somebody to apologize for some shit?
I mean, yeah, I mean, but at the same time, 50 is booming with them power shows, so he booming.
He's executive producer. You know what that means? His music is in the show.
I mean, but at the same time, though, when you think of power,
He ain't right shit.
I mean, when you think of power, do you think of the girl or do you think of 50?
What girl?
Exactly. Because the girl is actually the one that's actually writing all this shit.
What's her name? What's her name?
You know what I'm saying?
What's her name?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Do you know her name?
I don't know her name. But
Okay, so you can't even bring that point in because you don't even fucking know it.
I I'm just saying.
That's his point.
That's
That
my
you don't know
point.
this
Though.
shit.
That's my point. Is that when you think of power, you don't think of anybody else. You think of 50.
I don't think of 50. I think of Ghost, Tommy, Tariq, Tasha.
I think of Ghost.
I think of the actors, the characters.
So you don't think of 50
But
at
that's
all?
what you
No,
think.
fuck no.
That's 50 like the face.
When the theme music come on, after that, fuck 50.
I mean, we think about Lady Eloise, but she ain't running this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She just the face of it. Marcus.
I never thought about Lady Louise on Boomerang. I never thought about
At all.
Would you have hit?
No. No. Why did this shit always? No.
Would you have hit?
I mean, the way she had them legs. No.
No.
Under no circumstances y'all want to hit.
Man, no.
You a bitch.
Yes. Apparently. Exactly. Say that Exactly.
Say less.
That's what I said. Under certain circumstances, you just never. Hey, like we said,
Can you fuck your way to the top?
you can you fuck your way to the top. Everything is for sale.
So you'd have hit that little
Everything
puss,
is-
puss, puss, puss.
Everything.
Puss.
Everything is for sale. Everything is for sale.
That shit gross, man.
So you tell me you would
No!
have.
No!
Even if you would go become the CEO of a company.
No, Darrell.
Okay, I'm just saying.
That's hilarious.
Everything for sale. Everything for sale, man.
Everything has a-
Also, you know what I'm saying? I know we're having fun and you know what I'm saying, having a good moment, but we also want to send our condolences, man. Tracy Braxton passed away.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
most
saying? We definitely want to send our condolences to her and her family. Also, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, he also passed away as well,
shit.
man. You know, so
Don't even know
our
who that
condolences.
is.
He was a wrestler.
Wrestler back.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
remember,
WCW, right?
No,
Well, he
WCW,
was
WCW. You remember the group Wolfpack and NWO with Hulk Hogan?
I remember a little bit
Him
of
and
it.
Kevin Nash.
I remember Kevin Nash.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
No, I used to watch that.
Remember this?
Yes, I remember a little bit of that. Come on
So
now.
who did you remember? Right now, thanks a lot.
Name some wrestlers.
Sting, Rey Mysterio,
Okay.
Eddie
Oh, you used to know
Guerrero,
him then.
Goldberg. That's what I'm saying. Keep going. I know the
You know
one.
Kevin
man.
Nash?
Kevin, yeah.
That was Kevin
he
Nash's partner.
He was also in The Longest Yard. He was the big nigga crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was one of the
But
guards.
Kevin Nash tag team partner was Scott Hall. That's what
Okay.
we're talking about. He's at the
And what was the other dude they had? 1, 2, 3 pop.
X-Pop?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, that was Triple H.
No, it wasn't. That was X-Pop.
That was the whole DX generation, man.
Yeah.
We gotta get your pop. Your pop still be into that.
Yeah, he
wrestling,
definitely.
man.
He's
He'll
still
break it down.
You see how they be trying to trap me like I'm just a little nigga? Huh?
He still be watching that shit till this day.
I'm an old young
To
nigga.
this day.
You still too young to be a TLA model. Though. You gotta be. You gotta be in a certain season, right?
You see how you put that in there?
You gotta be in a certain season.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to be a model with TLA, you got to be a certain age in
You
order
gotta
to
be a
apply
certain
to
season.
your application.
You gotta be
You
in
know
a
what I'm
different
saying?
season in your life for that. You know.
I'm about there. We ain't about there. We about there. We close. We about there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to step on in there.
So you gotta come out with a TLA Junior or something. My goodness. I'm trying. See?
TLA.
So what's the highest age or the age that has already been in the juniors?
Be in the TLA.
78,
Huh? 7 to 8? That's it?
the highest in the TLA.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the oldest you can be?
What's
Hold
the
on.
peak?
39.
Oh, we in there. We in there. We made that list. Okay.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
talk.
give me 9 more years.
We'll talk. Also, lastly, you know what I'm saying, but not least, this happened like, you know what I'm saying, a week ago. Did y'all hear about the elementary teacher at Pine Lakes?
I think I heard somewhat about it.
Well, the 5-year-old had a fight,
Okay.
and they started throwing chairs. When they came in the room, the teacher was laid up against the wall, had to go to the hospital.
Hold on. The kids were how old?
It was a 5 and a 4-year-old having a fight, throwing chairs. The teacher must have got hit, laid out on the wall, unconscious, and had to go to the hospital.
Not the laugh.
And peep this, now they trying to charge the 5-year-old for assault.
Are they they tried him as an adult.
They trying to find a 5-year-old for assault.
How you get beat up
This
by
ain't
a
mine.
5-year-old?
Oh, okay.
How you? Wow.
That's hilarious.
They trying to, you know what I'm saying,
They
charge
trying to charge
5-year-old for
5-year-old.
assault.
They probably gonna get that man 10 years of timeout.
But see, what's crazy also too is that they're also saying, what, we don't charge them, we need to charge the parent.
For what?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why would you charge the parent? How's that the parent's fault?
For not giving your kid home training? That's
Fuck out of here, man.
I know my kid was gonna go
That
ahead.
teacher should have fucking ducked.
5 years old.
I should have jumped. You're right. Now I'm pretty sure they ain't throwing them chairs that damn high.
Right, you fine.
You guys, you oh.
How you get caught by a chair from a 5-year-old?
And let me ask you this, was the teacher black or white?
Pine Lake.
You black.
He's black.
He's a black teacher.
And it's a man.
That don't even make sense.
He's doing that.
See what I'm saying? He didn't put his voice, hey, bitch on me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put, you know what I'm saying, his voice. in there.
You guys, what do we do when we get angry? Fuck you, man.
Gotta kick cut.
Johnson, stop.
You gotta hit him with the. Put all that shit down.
He ain't got no bass, man. That's all it is. His dad went in his life, so he ain't never acquired that bass.
Yeah, he must have had no male figure in his life, man.
Y'all done read that man whole.
Cause you already know a real black man teacher would have been, hey, sit y'all at, okay, you think it's a guy. Give a fuck about your mom. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna call my dad. Well, call his ass.
Call, you goddamn dad. I'll call him. Give a fuck about you. Beat your dad ass.
Oh, man.
5 years old.
5 years old, dog. They trying to charge
That's
him for
pretty
assault, man. 5 years old, dog. 5 years old.
That's a strong kid. You shouldn't even be able to lift up no chair. To
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about.
Was the kids black?
Yeah, Pine Lake.
Yeah, they had
They're trying to fuck up
It was
his
in Florida.
future already.
Matter of fact, it was in Florida.
Florida.
It was in Florida.
Lord. That sound like
Pine Lake. I thought it was Pine Lake over there by Royal Drive.
He said,
boy.
I was gonna be, and when I saw Pine Lake, I was like, how the fuck you didn't say shit? Like, how the fuck you didn't hit it, knock my goddamn, y'all was little with the
I
mother.
thought about something else, and them boys pretty dangerous over there.
They must be swole too.
Oh man,
Makes
and
sense.
And that's what we got in most as far as hot topics going on.
5
You know what I'm
years
saying? 5 years old.
Speaking of years old, let's get to some birthdays.
Okay.
Quincy Jones' birthday
Uh-oh.
It is.
this week. 89.
God damn.
89.
In the game for 89 years.
It feel like it. I saw him in Ray. He was like 38 in Ray.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen no kid pictures of this nigga. Probably in the field.
Pictures didn't exist when he was a kid.
You're right. He probably got a portrait. So
He ain't dark enough. He wasn't in the field.
Speaking of dark enough, Flavor Flav's birthday. 63. Flavor.
speaking of dark enough,
Flavor.
how old is that nigga?
63 years
63 and had all them women trying to get a taste or flavor of love.
How many kids that nigga got?
Man, probably 63. I don't know.
That nigga got a lot of kids. That nigga got a lot of kids.
That nigga look like tire threading. That nigga is black.
Yeah.
That nigga there.
That nigga black.
I ain't never heard of that one. Yeah, he black.
Oh,
He's black.
shit.
He's black. Flavor Flav. So he's uncommonly black. So Common birthday, also 50. Common sense.
This nigga with the dreads.
Got the segues out
Common
the
sense. How
swerve.
old y'all think Common is?
Common about a good 48.
You said 50.
I did say 50. See, I was seeing if you was paying attention. That's good. That's good. See, it's good to pay attention when you're in this sort of environment. That's real good. Cujo Goody, birthday.
Your twin. Your twin.
Cujo? No, Cujo Goody.
I think of Cujo when I think of a dog.
Cujo Goody.
You're right, Cujo. Yeah.
Speaking of dog, Rockwell. Remember Rockwell?
Yeah,
Rockwell.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you, Michael Jackson was on the hook. Think of Halloween. Okay, somebody's watching. I am feeling.
Yeah, okay.
That joint.
Gotcha,
Watching
gotcha,
me.
gotcha.
58 years old.
Damn, that nigga rich. He had Michael Jackson on the hook.
Well,
Damn!
no. Rockwell.
You need me for a verse? Hell no, bitch.
Because when have you heard Michael Jackson on the hook?
Yeah, you're
Ever.
right.
That's all?
You know why? Because Rockwell is Barry Gordy's nephew.
Damn.
You know, funny.
That's
Barry
hard.
Gordy got to be like 89 too.
Barry Gordy, ancient nigga.
Barry
That
Gordy
nigga.
gotta be probably older than Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
BC is probably his birthday. Motown.
Oh shit.
We got Elise Neal. You remember Elise Neal?
Yeah, I remember these things.
Elise Neal, 56. She's messing with 50.
She still look good.
Yeah, she was in the Tyler Perry movies, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Diary of a Mad Black
Yeah,
Woman, the
that's
first
her.
one.
Ain't that her?
Oh, yeah.
These niggas.
So Elise Neal. Okay. We got Will I Am.
I know Will I Am is.
How old do you think Will I Am?
Well, got to be about 48, 47.
Close. 47.
I
That's it.
was just finna say, it gotta be 40 something. He got old
He
fingers.
getting up there. He ain't young no more. Young Buck. 41. Young Buck.
He crybaby ass.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
That nigga 50 said he wrote all his shit.
Shout out Tennessee. One of my favorite actors of all time.
Hold on.
What is that?
Can't just lie.
Oh, I missed it. See, I ain't listening right.
50 Cent wrote all your buck shit, man. That shit
Nah.
embarrassing.
He said he wrote all his shit. I'm telling you, 50 said he wrote
No,
all his
not
shit.
all of it. Shawty wanna ride. He wrote all that shit.
All of it, dog. Like, you know
He's
what I'm saying?
talking about you better get that ass stumped. Can you picture 50 Cent singing Young Buck shit? Show 'em right.
That means it's good. If you can write for somebody and there's no remnants of you in it, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Anyway, as I was saying,
Shit embarrassing.
it is. No, but he was supposed to be in Cash Money. No Limit.
Young
was
Buck?
trying to- He was trying to get No Limit. No. Cash Money. He was trying to get.
It was Cash Money.
That shit
He was trying to
still
get
don't
Cash
fit.
Money.
That shit still don't fit.
So speaking of Cash Money, he's one of my favorite actors of all time.
It's gotta be a joke.
Manny Fresh.
No. He was in the Friday series. You've probably seen at least 5-6 movies with him. Friday series.
It ain't Day.
You said Cash Money?
No, not Cash Money. Slow down when you hitting them corners.
Pinky?
Pinky.
Clifton Pie.
Clifton Pie. That nigga gotta be about at least 66.
This dude is exactly right. 66.
I told the dog, cause I got about 66.
That nigga been in 1,000,002 movies, boy.
Boy.
17 stage plays, 48 commercials. That nigga.
I see that nigga in something, I was like, damn.
That nigga be in
That
every.
nigga was in Rock.
He
Remember
was
Rock?
he was in what movie was that he was in? Cause he was playing he was a Bells bomber trying to be a pimp. What the fuck movie was
That nigga
that?
don't care what role he fucking take, man.
What the fuck movie was that I was watching?
He in everything, man. It can be a bootleg movie. It can be a multi-million-dollar feature. It don't even matter, man. That boy worked.
He there.
Worked.
Yeah, he there.
Clifton Powell.
Yeah, man.
Since we still in Women's History Month, Queen Latifah, the Queen, living single.
I know she's 60.
No, she's 52.
Okay.
52. I'm gonna run them down. We got Bun B at 49, and R.I.P. to Nate Dogg, passed away this week, 2011. Man, that's what we
There
wrote.
it is, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, all the birthdays that we may have missed. But hey, you know what I'm saying? We make sure that we keep up with most of the people that we actually know about. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you continue to stay tuned in to Big Talk, Big Game. We got the guests coming in. We got BMF's on.
BMF.
Elijah Lamar.
Uh-huh.
And Blade Brown coming to the building, man.
Blade
Once
Brown.
again, this is Big Talk.
Big game.
Man, Big Talk, Big Game back in the building, man. You feel me? Man, we one and only, man. Big Talk, Big Game, man. Like we told you, here every Thursday, man. And we got the wonderful guests that's blessing us with their presence, man.
BMF.
We got BMF on. Blade Brown.
Blade Brown.
Elijah Lamar. Do you feel me?
People going crazy. They going crazy. Can you hear the people?
They be out here grinding too. You see them everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Man, tell the people, you know what I'm saying, just a brief story about yourself, man, that may not know who you are right now, man. Just to tell them a little
Let
bit
them
about
know.
yourself, man.
Well, I'm from Canton, Ohio, pro football, Hall of Fame City.
Sir.
I've been doing music for about 18 years plus, been doing acting for about a year. I'm just a jack of all trades, and I've been doing everything. I got straight up from literally for and I've been here in Atlanta for about a year. So
Ohio, so me and he, we both from Ohio. I've been grinding, man.
Okay.
For a long time, whole long time. So most definitely.
There it is.
We definitely thank y'all, first of all, for coming out, joining Big Talk Big Game.
Oh, yeah.
Blade Brown, man. Look at it, bitch. And of course, my man Elijah Lamar. Spread the bud. Yo! Hey, man, so we appreciate y'all for coming, man. So, you've been in Atlanta for about a year. How long you been?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half. So did y'all know each other before y'all got down? Okay, so y'all was grinding in Ohio. I was like, let's make it bigger. Let's go somewhere else. Is
It's
that what?
crazy though, like the story is actually crazier than that. I want to say this was about, man, was it 2014? Probably before that, yeah. I'm sure, my bad. 2009, we did a tour together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And,
Okay.
we lost touch after that. We stayed in touch for like maybe a year or so. You know what I'm saying? Just around line. We lost touch after that. I moved here. He moved here. He actually is officially, you know what I'm saying, BMF, you know what I'm saying, stamp. But me, I was a part of the actual TV show.
Right.
So when the show was done, my manager and me were trying to find work to do as far as like any type of like walkthroughs and premieres. And we seen that Houston had a BMF premiere featuring Blade Brown. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm searching on Facebook or something like, I don't know what I'm saying. But on Facebook, if you go to your profile, you can hit search, and it searches like a keyword.
Right.
I typed in Blade Brown, old ass tour flight. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, yo, tell him, man, let me hit him. I'm like, bro,
That's what's
this
up.
dude, he was like, I said, I know you from, I used to be like Young Smurf. He was like, nigga, I know who you is. And he invited me out to Houston, and it's been up ever since.
Wow. I thought when you said you searched Blade Brown, I thought like Class Act was gonna come in. I thought that's where you was going with it. You might have to scroll a little bit, but you was up there though. You was up there though. You got you relevant. Speaking of Young Smurf, you battling this weekend, right?
Saturday, man.
Woo! You ready?
URL.
I said, are you ready?
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? You ready?
Like you said, straight out the mud.
You ready? So you do your battling as Young Smurf? Okay.
That's
Two
hard.
separate brands. I have to separate them because a lot of labels frown upon battle rappers and say they can't make good music. I mean, that's the stigma for it. So
Right.
I have to separate brands. There's people that don't even know Elijah and Smurf is the same person. So
Wow.
That's
That's actually kind of hard.
That's crazy.
That's kind of hard.
I literally got social medias both on like separate domain, Twitter, IG, everything.
Wow.
That's crazy. Cause when I was growing up, y'all know I ain't into basketball like that. And I said some stupid shit one time around my brother. And I was like, hey, you know what'll be crazy? If Shaq and Shaquille O'Neal go against each other. I was like,
I don't think I ever told nobody that.
it was like, EJ,
I don't think I ever would have told nobody.
take your ass to bed.
You should have kept that shit.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So Blade, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know, y'all knew each other before y'all moved here or whatnot, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have, you know what I'm saying, a story that you would like to share that he may not touched on a little bit, you know what I'm saying, that when y'all very first, you know what I'm saying, found out that y'all was here?
Yeah, man, we, it's crazy because he actually, how I met him was, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. He was up in Canton, so it's like a 3.5-hour drive difference, right? So in Dayton, Ohio, we was buzzing as far as on the music side. So I had got a call from his manager at the time, and she was a cold manager. I think her name was Nicolette.
Nicolette?
Nicolette Nicole, and that's how I ended up getting on the tour and stuff. And when we opened up, we actually opened up for him. And
Man.
Crazy.
That's how you was doing in Ohio, boy?
I was one of his opening acts, man. But after the show, he was like, dude, you fine. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, you cold. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy out of that. But I rocked with that manager for about a year after that, man. And I always try to stay in touch with him. There was also another guy, too, that was the headliner on the tour.
I think it was like Sonny Collins.
Yep, Sonny Collins.
Sonny
Yep,
Collins.
Sonny Collins.
Sonny Collins.
But yeah, so that's really the whole, Young Smurf. But the dude was cold though, Young Smurf, cold.
Hey, cause I saw some old clips of you, you know what I'm saying? Like you had long hair. You know what I'm
You know we're gonna dig up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna dig up the whole thing. History. Don't end the line now. Don't end it now.
Yeah, the long.
I got bad connection.
You had that long ass curl type of. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, cute. Okay.
My hair ain't never been like Blaze though. Blaze, shit long as hell.
There it is. I can never grow my hair that long.
You got them top dollar sign locks.
So you know what I'm saying? So y'all been in the rap game, you know what I'm saying, doing y'all thing or whatnot, like we say, you know what I'm saying, we've been following y'all, keeping up with y'all, you know what I'm saying, everything y'all do, you know what I'm saying, even though y'all may feel like that we may not be listening or watching, we paying attention.
Gotcha.
We definitely paying attention, like we, you know what I'm saying, we pulled up on your little surprise birthday party, you know what I'm saying, like, you know,
it was the
you know
move
what I'm
too,
saying,
man.
like, hey, we had a
Shout out to Miss
great time,
Passion
you know what I'm saying?
for hitting us up on that too, man.
You know what I'm saying? We was at the BMF takeover at the Atrium. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying? We was up there too, you know what I'm saying? So like that was
DWC. We was at DWC.
when we came to y'all did the interview at DWC, we was up there too, you know what I'm saying? So we follow y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we on the move, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So as y'all being rappers and doing y'all thing or whatnot, what do y'all feel like that separates y'all, makes y'all different from what everybody else may be doing in the game, you know?
First of all, we from the Midwest, Ohio, our sound is already different, especially when you come down here to the South. But the biggest thing is we don't sound like us out, like we sound like ourselves. You got most people who like to adapt to the environment or adapt to what's trending right now,
Right.
and not being their damn selves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's okay to grow as you grow, and your sound's supposed to develop.
Right.
But being somebody else is fake.
You
Like
right.
it sound like I might sound, we true to ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Once you know who you are, that's the realest shit that you can be.
You're right. I mean,
Dropping jewels on.
what you just said, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, people want to do the trend. Like when that mumble rap came out, now everybody want to be a mumble rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not us.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? If your lane ain't that, stay in your lane or whatnot.
So, Blake, I wanted to ask you, like Elijah touched on it. How did you get connected with BMF? That sort of a thing, that like the music side of things. That somebody reached out to you? How that worked?
Yeah, it came out from Dayton, Ohio, man. My brother, he basically was kind of like our manager at the time. His name was D-Boy. You know, he passed away, but he was basically our manager. He put everything, all his money, all his time, you know, into our movement, which we had the group called DBM, which stands for Dope Boy Mafia. And what he did was he brought us down to Atlanta. We had a hotel for 6 months in Atlanta, and we was down here just back in 2005, 2004 area.
The heat of Atlanta.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, just meeting all the celebrities. So the crazy story is, it's crazy, but 112.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
what's
112.
Weezy?
And BMF coming in there with Meech.
Yeah.
So it's us, and we 40 deep, all the way from Dayton though. We brought 40 people from Dayton, Ohio. with us. So we down here, and they in the VIP, we in the VIP. And my manager, he kind of, you know, he was like my brother, but he was the manager for him. He was like kind of big diesel, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he had a lot of money. So Meech just looking at him, he looking at Meech, and they like, man, who the fuck is these niggas? He's like, this fucking y'all niggas, right? So when Meech saw my manager, my big bro, called Big Bro, when he saw he wasn't backing down, he sent a couple of the homies to come holler at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, so we getting into it, you know, because we from Dayton, Ohio, so we thinking they gotta be. Long story short, man, Meech tell my brother, like, bro, I fuck with you. Like, I see the movement, I see what you got going on. So we went back to Ohio, stayed in the studio. He made us stay in the studio for a little bit longer. And then he came back to Atlanta, and then he had the big BMF tattoo on his neck, kind of like this.
Yeah.
Came down, signed the paperwork. He was like,
That's a
"Look,
flex too. That's a flex.
Y'all part of the family now, BMF Entertainment, signed the paperwork. Then we came back down here. That's when we met Meech and everybody. It was crazy.
There it is, man.
Talking
There
about
it
the
is.
506 Atlanta,
That was
112.
the peak of trap music.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scrappy, Trill,
Most
that was all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's back when I was running
Good
around in the
times.
Trill Hill video.
Shout out to Trill.
Matter of fact, Laffy Taffy had just came out. That was the hit single. Right when we
He
started.
came out about that time.
We had the Mesquite. We had just signed the contract with Mesquite. Y'all remember Mesquite clothing line?
Yeah.
All that.
That's when Laffy Taffy was out. Hey, shout out to Charlie Little Jr., man. What's up, man? He was on the show a couple weeks
You
ago.
know what I'm saying? So when y'all rapping,
Shout out Trill, though,
like,
too. Don P, man. What's up, baby?
yeah, he was at the party.
Yeah, we was chopping it up with him, man.
Yeah.
Good dude, man.
So you know what I'm saying? So as y'all rapping and whatnot, do y'all have like inspiration or ideas or things that y'all pulling, like each song that y'all do, like are y'all pulling it from somewhere as far as being inspired?
Like, I mean, I can speak for myself and I can speak for what I think. You know what I'm saying? Blake can tell me if I'm wrong or not. But before growing up doing music, it was more of, let's see, you know what I'm saying, who can make the best joint or make the most catchy song or, you know what I'm saying? It was more like shit that was like trending.
Right.
As you get older and we experience so much, I'm rapping about shit I actually relate to, shit I either have gone through, things I want to go through, something I've seen or experienced through, you know what I'm saying, in France. So most of my shit is actually like real life. I feel like Relay is the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I'm more like a mood artist. Like me growing up, I used to use music as an outlet. You know what I'm saying? However you feel at that time, you throw a song on. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, whatever feeling you felt, there was always a song for it. You could relate to it, whether, you know, it's Tupac, Dear Mama, you know, or whatever. You know, it's content that makes sense. You know, I remember in high school growing up, you know, I broke up with my girl, I was cheating on her or whatever. I heard that Jay-Z, you know, song come on. You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
Every real nigga felt song.
Yeah, you work off feelings.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what's up.
So, you know, I try to make music, man, for every mood somebody could be in. I want them to turn on that blade like I used to turn them on.
So like he always said, it was like therapy to you.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
See, music was a different therapy for me. Music was my speech therapy. I had a speech impediment before music. And I started doing music, it actually improved my speech.
Oh, that improved your speech. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
So you know, you got artists like that, like Coogee Rap, has a similar situation. So yeah,
Right.
that's what's up.
So as far as y'all been in the game, like what has probably been the most important lesson or probably the hardest thing you to overcome as you've been developing yourself and getting into this game and whatnot? Cause I know, like, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, oh, I can rap, I can do this, but when you actually get in the business, you got, oh shit, I didn't know all this is gonna happen. So what has probably been the most important lesson, like, oh, okay, I had to really overcome that, you know?
Just go ahead.
I'd say my biggest lesson that I had to learn is to realize that everybody's not meant to go with you.
Most definitely.
That's facts right there.
You're preaching
That's
now,
facts,
son.
man.
You're preaching now, son.
That's facts.
Amen.
I mean, you got the ones that grew up with doing music when it was fun in the basement, but not all of them was meant to coach, you know what I'm saying? And I always tried to be the one, like, if I make it, you know what I'm saying, do y'all make it?
Right.
If you don't take my team, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I had to get out of that mindset.
Right, yeah,
Because
right.
y'all don't want it as bad as me. And
Facts.
to the point where
Like that.
I mean, at one point I had a team of like, it was like 17 of us. Like, it was a big ass crew that moved down to about 7, that moved down to be 5. Then it was me and my brother, me and my big brother, he got killed. And then my younger brother, he started rapping, he was 12, I think he's 24 now, he's cold as hell. But so now, I mean, it's just me. Like, literally everybody who I did music with, I mean, they either got, you know what I'm saying, families and stuff, life took them down
Life happened.
a different path.
Yeah.
But if I would have kept waiting for them,
You would never, you never been there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people always say that, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, growing up with people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they your boys, you're growing up with them. Like, if I make it, you make it. But at the same time, everybody doesn't think the same. Like you said, you had to grind, to fight, you know what I'm saying? The sweat and tears, you know what I'm saying? You had to overcome all the things. And like you said, you learned quickly that they ain't on the same level as you.
Because it's like some folks get comfortable. Like you said, you had them 17 folks with you. You know what I'm saying? And you want to grow and expand. Some folks are like, nah, we popping right now. We good where we at. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta
I mean, you just have to get on the same page. Like, I definitely want to relay answer, but I mean, as far as getting on the same page, it used to be times where let's go do this show. I ain't gonna do it if they ain't paying. I mean, we 16, 17. We knew.
Right.
So you don't want to do it Like, yeah, I would love, like me and Blade, we cool. And me and Blade just talked about this. I'm like, I appreciate him being solid with me, sissy with me. But, you know what I'm saying, not being rude. But I would love for it to be been somebody that I came up with.
Yeah.
I would love to be experiencing everything I'm experiencing with a day one, but it wasn't meant to be on this path. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
And everybody coming in life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime is the reason why we came back together. So,
Yeah.
So before, like you said before, we're gonna jump in, a second. We definitely gonna hear from him in a second. So, speaking on that, you don't right now. Do you have anybody right now that you feel like okay, now they can come on and now they're with you now, or you feel like there's nobody that you grew up with that's still not with you to this day?
I mean, they're with me as far as everybody has a role, everybody has a position. They're supporting you. I appreciate them. Everybody realized what they was good at. They felt like, you know what I'm saying, hey, you good at this, so we're gonna push you. The only person that I feel like would be next, I would go back and grab is my brother. That's it.
What about you, Blade? What's probably been the most important lesson or hardest thing you overcome, man?
Me, man, it's just, I feel like jumping the gun early as an artist, not knowing the business, not studying the business first. You know, it's just like when you want your car, you want to drive, you want your driver's license, but it's a permit test. You got to take it's a written test. You got to take. But you're so anxious. You're like, fuck,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna go out there. I know what I'm doing. I'm 9 years old. I know what I'm doing.
So it's like when you experience certain things, like my first song I ever made, didn't even know nothing about, you know, music or nothing. I just went to the studio and recorded it. Back then it was CDs, so they made the CD cover and all that. They just put it out.
Back then, like that was 20 years ago. It was about 20 years ago.
I still got to repair my
It
car.
was about 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
but the crazy part about it is I'm just a rapper. I'm just young, but I'm from Dayton. So I'm at work. I'm still working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And we had to keep our phone in our lockers and shit, because, you know. So my phone now, 450 missed calls. Wow. 3-something hundred text messages. I'm like, hold on, this ain't my phone.
Don't even know that many people.
You put your number on the CD?
I turned my phone off and turned it back on just to see if it was a glitch or something. Same thing. So the first person I called, I'm thinking, oh, somebody passed away.
Yeah.
So the first person I called was my mom. As soon as I called, I said, hello? Your song on the radio! Your song on the radio! Your song on the radio! What song on the radio? The Charlie Brown. What?
That song was lit, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all
So
song.
at that point, it played on the radio for about 2 months. I became an instant celebrity in the city of Dayton.
Oh, you went viral. Yeah, you went viral.
So now,
Before Bob.
the program director, he reaches out to me. He get my phone number because everybody got it now. So he called me. He said, "My people, Blade Brown." I said, "Yeah, this is Blade." He said, "Man, this is such from 102.9 Dayton, Ohio." I said, "Oh, what's up going on, man?" You know, he said, "I'm a program director. I'm the one that started playing your song." I said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Let me ask you a question, man. You got a manager?" I said, "Nah." He said, "You got a record label?" I said, "Nah." He said, "Man, is this music copywritten?" I said, "Nah." He said, "Man, look here, man. I can't continue to play this song. You ain't getting paid. We ain't getting paid." He said, "Somebody sent us an email from saying you was signed with Atlantic Records down from Atlanta, Georgia, and you was the next highest artist. That's why we started playing this song. Everybody started requesting it." He said, "Man, you need to get management. You need to get this song registered." Yeah, it wasn't even registered with BDS track and none of that. I just went to the studio and recorded the song. I ain't doing nothing about it.
That's crazy.
So all you did was to go to Atlanta. They thought, boy, he's Atlantic Records. He's Atlanta.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah,
because he got a management. He doing his
Hey,
thing.
that's the keys, guys. That's all y'all gotta do. Send the line, the email, you
Just
in there.
imagine how much money was missed.
Yeah,
2
right.
months they was playing.
Right.
You got the exposure, but you get the money.
So basically, it was like a new edition type of situation when they first came out. Doing all that work and they getting nothing.
They had management, they were just getting, you know.
Yeah, man.
Man, they got them little the motorcycles or whatnot. Oh,
Got a
man.
TLC deal.
That's crazy.
Gotta
So,
learn the business.
so let me ask y'all this: like in the studio, the coming up with a song process, because you know anybody can rap, but you got to have the right mindset to come up with an actual song with a topic and everything. So, what's the writing process behind that? Do y'all hear a beat, put a story with it, or do y'all write it out already, or do y'all even write? Because you know some artists these days just straight up freestyle.
I got you. I'll let you go first. For me, it varies for me. I use different techniques. Life, you know, I could be anywhere, and I could just think of something. I could think of a song title, I could think of a line, you know, and it just hit me and it stick to me. And I'm like, that's gonna be my next song. So life experience is like, that's how to look at it came. You know what
I was
I'm
about to
saying?
say, now I'm curious. Somebody wrote that. Look at it, bitch.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to play that song here in a second. We got some questions about that song for real. We got some questions about that.
In the club.
Oh, it's a story?
Yeah, true story. I'm in the club chilling one day. Little chick come up to me. She was like, "Oh, I like your voice. Is it real?" I said, "Look at it." You know what I'm saying? In my head, I said, "Bitch, look at it." I'm like, man, I gotta make this a song. Got with the producer, man. He was like, "What you got?" I said, "Man, I want something to say. Look at it, bitch." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Look at it, bitch." Look at it, bitch. And shout out to, you know, he at the Don, man, down in Florida. He's like, "Man, look at it, bitch." All right, well, shit. Do me a favor. Send me some beats on YouTube that you like, and I'll just create something for you.
That's a real producer. That's a real producer.
And I sent him 10 beats on YouTube, and he came back with "Look at it, bitch" beat, just like that.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
What about you? Do you listen to a beat? Do you already have a story? What you got?
Growing up, as I said before, man, I had a lot of people around me, so we used to influence each other, and it was more of, it just be random stuff, like we having a conversation, someone says something like, and it's like, oh, we turned it into a song. So that was more of us coming up with something and putting it to a beat. Like, a time that stick out in my head is me and my dude, Marcus, was sitting out, and we was talking about this shit. He was like, man, boy, this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say shit and call. I'm like, wait, that's all I say.
Just listen and take it all in, yeah.
And then we made a song called Lightweight Run. And it was like, no shit. But now, though, all my music I make now is not forced at all. It comes so natural. It's the beat. Like, the beat speaks to me. I literally, and I used to test myself with it sometimes. I would ask the producer, what you think about this? And like, on 7 out of 10, I usually get it right. The beat has a message for me. I would sit there and be like, okay, cool, next. I'll go 10 beats. Boom, that's fire. Okay. Alright, cool. And then I would come up with something. Like, the beat is telling me what to say.
Ooh, man, that's hard. That's hard.
right.
That's hard. Because you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna, well, you know what? I can do a little bit, you know, but I'm more of like a off the dome freestyle type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like literally like let me write down something or whatnot, I can't do that shit. Like I'm just the type of person that, like you said, when I hear a beat, nigga, I'm getting it, and then y'all be like, what the fuck you just say? Nigga, I don't know what the fuck I just said. I was just saying.
I don't know. You wrote something recently
You know what I'm saying?
that
what I had to do, I had to actually record myself
and write it down.
at the moment, and then like keep on going back and forth. Like, what the fuck did I just say? I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like write it down that way.
Feeling.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just go straight off what I'm thinking at the moment.
Hey, but it was hard though.
And I like it. Though.
No spoilers, but it was hard. It was hard.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So before we play y'all song, I want to ask y'all one more question or whatnot. So obviously, you know what I'm saying, y'all got a tight relationship, you know what I'm saying, with each other. Do y'all actually critique each other sometimes? Be like, you know what I'm saying, like,
iron sharpens iron.
Like, man, you should, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, it was hard, but you should have did this, or you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, do y'all critique each other?
It's family, we brothers. I mean, you can't do that with everybody.
Facts.
We actually spoke on the phone and had a conversation. Payroll was on the phone, and we had a conference call on three-way, and I can't remember the exact words, but it was basically like, listen, bro, if you ever feel like something, or if you want to say something, holla at me, my nigga, because I'm not going to hesitate to say the exact same thing to you. And basically, I gave him the green light, my nigga. If we bros and I'm fucking up, you should be able to tell me I'm fucking
Fuck it up, right? And we shouldn't get mad at the person, you know what I'm saying, we bro, you're right,
So
you're right.
once you give a person the green light, I'm like, all right, cool, I got you. So if you feel like, hey, you probably should do it like this.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, that was cool, but I'm saying, do this. Like, I think, like the last show, like, yo, the show's gonna be bigger. You know what I'm saying, I know you like to do the shirts, the color, but let's go ahead and black ones look better. I ain't arguing anything, did I? I'm not arguing. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That was fire. I feel like maybe we should move around more. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, cool. You want to argue? I mean, we bros. We can't take that life.
I mean, I think that's what protects you because that makes you perfect because now you're open to any criticism, any ideas. That's what's up.
And now, I ain't gonna lie though, can't anybody just talk to me. Like,
I know you said that. You did say that.
I didn't come to me and say, bro, I think you should have did on the listen. I ran, hey, bro, I think you should do.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be liking y'all vibe, like I said, we following it, where y'all be going or whatnot, and like when you perform or when he perform or whatnot, y'all right there, thick as thieves or whatnot. Like y'all not the type of person like, oh, when he goes on stage, I'm gonna go over here and do something else. You know what I'm saying? No, you right there with him, and then when it's time for your, he's still right there with you rocking. I'm like, damn, I like this nigga, I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, you know what I'm saying?
It's not like it's playing.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you how to do a little point one day, man. We had a little sequence, man, where I guess the DJ had put me on ahead of time, ahead of schedule. And this man, I think it was at the Atrium.
I ran from the crowd.
This man was literally in the bathroom. And I guess he heard, me on the mic.
The Atrium, that's a long run.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, midway,
And then you got to go on stage, tall out stage.
so midway to the first verse, I look at it, I look over to my left, you right there. I said, man, where you been? He said, man, I was in the bathroom, bro. I got you.
That nigga taking off his shirt.
And that's
like
love.
his song, you know?
That's love.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah, more definitely.
Exactly.
And it's genuine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him in the crowd chilling on my face, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Nah, granted, if you're doing it or not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna treat him the same way I want to be treated. He ain't have to ask. He's never asked me to do that shit. I just did it. He's never asked me, can you say this ad lib? I'm gonna do what come to me because I'm my bro. If I can help make the shit look good and vice versa, that's man.
Especially if we on the same
It's
team.
shit. But that shit rare though.
Don't happen.
So this what I want to know, because I'm an artist too. How did y'all come up with y'all name? Like, what is that? Exactly. That be the crazy shit. How you come up with
Lane
your name?
Brown and Elijah Lamar's in the building.
And Young Spurt. I want to know the stories behind the name, because that shit be
We're gonna let him go first. We're gonna let him go first. So did you watch, you know what I'm saying, that Kid and Play movie? That's what you got from
That's your favorite movie. It was like,
Crazy, but I actually had Blade Brown before the movie. I feel like they stole it.
Get the hell out of here.
As a kid, I was Blade Brown. So Blade really came from my brother, man. I used to get them sharp hairlines. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, God dang, boy, your hairline like a blade.
Your brother a fool, I can tell you that.
Exactly. He said, man, your hairline like a blade, boy. So then I was like, Blade. So that's when grills came out, Powwow and all them. So I had this grill with 2 fangs on it. I went to school with it. Everybody started calling me Blade. That's Blade right there. That's Blade. That's Blade. I'm like, damn, Blade. So I'm like, man, what the hell sound good? Blade. Blade Brown.
There it is.
common black name. Brown. Blade Brown. Okay, Young Smurf. That sounds like
Wesley came first,
Wesley
right?
Snipe Daddy. Blade Brown.
Where did that name get pulled from?
Well, it's actually a couple stories because I got rid of the name and brought it back. I grew up being called Smurf because I was born blue. I didn't have any oxygen on my feet, and I had 5 as a baby. So my mother said, "You look like a little goddamn Smurf." You know what I'm saying?
You heard him.
To the point where it's just a kid. Oh, you know how you have a child head?
Yeah.
They don't want to be called.
Yeah.
Stop calling me Smurf. Hey, Smurf. That's not my name. I already call me Eli. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, no. And then once I, you know what I'm saying, I start getting older, and the family I decided to bang with, you know what I'm saying, as far as like my lows, you know what I'm saying, the crib.
Let's go.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, Smurf. And when it stuck on me, like, what's Smurf?
Blue.
Like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ended up being like my street name.
You really born in it.
I'm like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, Smurf. It fit anyway. You know what I'm
Hard.
So you was born blue.
Young Smurf, you know?
Right,
Like, that's the name. And
Right.
that, I mean, it just ran with it to the point where all the way to 2016, in the middle of 2016, I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of people. Like, it was Sony Epic, the last label would piss me off. Talking about they don't feel like Young Smurf is marketable, the name,
What?
battle rapper.
Wow.
Like, So I'm like, do I need to change my name? I'm afraid to. At this time, I got 12 mixtapes, all 21 tracks on that Piff under that name.
Yeah.
That's
Put in
a lot
work.
of
You got
fucking
work under
material.
that. Yeah.
I'm afraid. You type in Young Smurf.
You done branded yourself.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't change my name. I'm afraid to. But you know what I'm saying, my best friend sat down with you. I mean, when you have grown, you ain't got the braids no more. You know what I'm saying? You more clean. You grew up. I'm like,
Sure.
if I was to change my name, how about you just call your first name? I say Elijah One. I'm not calling myself fucking Elijah One. That sounds like a Marion. It sounds like a
Hakeem
fucking.
Olajuwon.
You know what I'm saying?
You got an R&B.
And then, Elijah Lamar. Lamar is my middle name. You know, like Elijah Lamar. I mean, that shit got a ring to it. You know, that shit got a ring to it. I look at it from a professional standpoint. I said, all right, so we got a CD that says Young Smurf, a CD that says Elijah Lamar. You know, like, I ain't even gotta know. It just sounds better. It was marketable. And the beginning of 2017, I announced I changed my name, and it's been up ever since.
Once again, man, we got Blade Brown and Elijah Lamar in the
BMF
building, man. BMF's own. man.
Ohio in the building.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to start with you because, like I said, I got your tracks and whatnot that I definitely want to play. You know what I'm saying? And we want you to introduce it. You know what I'm saying? But when we listen to it or whatnot, you know, we got a couple of questions that we want to ask you regarding this track. You know, you explained the story a little bit, but we know what I'm saying. We got a question or whatnot that we want to know what I'm saying. So go ahead and introduce the people. You know what I'm saying? What this track that we're gonna be playing here.
Hey man, this is Blade Brown from BMF, man. Look at it.
Bitch.
I tell her, look at it, bitch.
The beat is on.
That beat is tall.
Me didn't know if she fuck on my tip. Just might fuck her sister. Oh no, I can't kiss her. She saw my dick through the zipper. Little bitch, she popping your shit. She watching my wrist. She my low ass if it's real. I tell her, look at her, bitch. Oh no, I can't kiss her. She saw my dick through the zipper. Little bitch, she popping your shit. She watching
What
my
my
wrist.
dick do to Shit! Wow, boy. Damn, she bad.
Your wrist taker, boy. Got them zipper, get caught on that hell.
Hold on, that's a good everything out. We get loose now.
Versace, my thing, Bugatti, my whip, 6 nigga, my crib, 3 days of St. Paul, say bitch, that's just how I live. Two bad bitches in Durango, niggas wanna hate but they can't go. I be in the club with the bankroll, bitch, I make a club in the raincoat, got it out the mud like the Draco, bitch, taking shots like a Draco, looking at my watch, make you faint, ho. She fucked on my tip, just like fuck. Oh no, I can't kiss her.
Man, that's Blade Brown, man. Look at it. You feel me? Blade Brown, man. So you said something, you know what I'm saying, that we had talked about, you know what I'm saying, before he came on. You want to ask the question?
Yeah, I really got it figured out once I listened to it again. But you said, designer my drawers, Versace my dick. Now, you talking about the drawers or the condom? You got some new money. You got a Versace condom on it? What material is that? Is that satin?
That shit. You that shit.
Wow, boy.
Right. That what you talking about?
The draw.
Oh, okay. Okay, you know what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't have been mad if you just said condom. That wasn't optional.
I'm not gonna lie to her like shit. Brand that shit, hey, nigga. Ain't nobody ever said no shit like that,
I'll
probably.
get Versace on the phone.
Oh, man.
That's
you know what
another
I'm
flex. So, you know, folk want to flex around a bit. So, I got these Versace condoms. You know what I'm saying? They come with Plan B.
When they say, ooh, I never felt that. You know what the
That nigga got designer dick. He got designer dick.
You know, show the phone. Girl, his dick worth something.
Bitch, listen. I have a purse to match them motherfuckers.
I'm finna send you a picture. Look at it.
Video Write this shit.
Hey, hold on, get all this shit down right now.
That's the beginning of the video. Beginning of the fucking video.
Exclusive.
And this is our process.
And the song kick on.
Oh man. See, hey, and that's for free. That's for free.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I love the song, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I love the beat, you know what I'm saying? I love what you're saying and whatnot. Man, like I always said, man, keep doing your thing.
Most definitely.
Yeah, check them out. We're gonna get y'all how you can contact them in a little bit. But check them out when they perform too.
You know what I'm saying? And like we say, you know what I'm saying, we're watching y'all. Like I said, just when you don't know we doing it, man, we watching and we keeping up with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all,
We ain't stalking you.
talk, big game. Yeah, we ain't doing
But
it.
we following y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You making the same thing.
You making moves. You're making moves and you're being noticed. That's yeah.
Right.
I'm not stalking you, I'm shadowing you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You grown, but we still chaperone.
That's free too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we also got your song called Straight Out the Mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to introduce it to the people as well. You know what I'm saying?
Straight Out the Mud actually drops on all platforms tomorrow.
Sheesh.
It comes out tomorrow. It's been a long journey. I've been performing for about 3-4 months now. Probably about no shit in my head. I've been performing that since the goddamn
September.
fuck for 6 months, 6-7 months. It ain't out yet. You know what I'm saying? It dropped tomorrow, but with Straight Out the Mud, if you listen to it, everybody pay attention to like the energy from it, and like the hook is repetitive and catchy, but I'm really telling a true story in the verse. Like I'm really talking about me getting it straight out the mud, me growing up as a kid to the point where my mom had to tell me that even though you got a speech impediment, that you're gonna be a star. To the point I said I made my speech impediment into a gift. Like I say all that inside this song. So when I said I really got straight out the mud, I mean that shit.
Here we go, man. Loud Lamar, Straight Out the Mud.
Say his name again.
I got it straight out, I got it straight out, I got it straight out the mud. I got it straight out, I got it straight out, I got it straight out the mud. I got it straight out, I got it straight out, I got it straight out the mud. Let's go there. But they say I'm a star. I got it straight out the mud. They say I'm a dog. No, I got it straight out the mud. They say I go hard. I got it straight out the mud. It never rained off on the plug. All the road niggas knew what it was. They say I'm a star. I got it straight out the mud. They say I'm a dog. No, I got it straight out the mud. They say I go hard. I got it straight out the mud. It never rained off on the plug. All the road niggas knew what it was. Bitch, I'm a star. Y'all know who it is. A lot of y'all slept from the kid. When I was a kid, my mama told me what it is. Her baby boy is the shit. Now mama, I'm late. I won't grow up with a lens to turn out little shit to kids. Whatever it is, shit, it made me a star. Sit back and watch me go hard. I wonder how far I really can go. I have no ceilings, you know. They looking like damn, he really can flow. And he can pull on the show, yo. I just be all in my zone. I did this all on my own. Turned the fan to my throne and made the 8-second home. I came from a city where niggas don't make it. I'm giving them hope, so my time can be wasted. From basic to famous, from basic to greatness. I came from nothing, instead of love it and hate it. Bitch, I'm a star, you see me, yo stars. And I got bars, you see I go hard. I can't help it if your girlfriend's a groupie. She see me, yo Tubi, she love all my movies. I got it straight at the mud. I don't fuck with fake love. I fuck with who fuck with me. Don't give a damn you cuz or blood. I got it straight at the mud. I don't fuck with fake love. I fuck with who fuck with me. Don't give a damn you cuz or blood. They say I'm a star. I got it straight out the mud. They say I'm a dog. No, I got it straight out the mud. They say I go hard. I got it straight out the mud.
And that song definitely got energy, man. That song definitely got energy. And you know what I like on both of y'all songs though that y'all did is that y'all actually changed up the style. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all speed of rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave us a little bit of you gave us a little bit of everything. Like you started off with a nice little tempo. Then you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? I got the gist of it.
I know what you're saying when the song is playing.
Right.
Two bad bitches in the ring goes, nigga when they hate but they can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
See, there it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's like your shit.
My favorite part. Like if you watch our performances, I'll be turned. As soon as that part come on, two bad bitches in the ring goes.
Oh man. So
you did the same thing. I know what I'm saying. Like I noticed that we did the same thing.
So how you come up with the hook on that? I mean, I understand the topic behind it, but I'm talking about the little vibe that, yeah, like what made you say, yeah?
So actually, what happened was, and this is kind of Atlanta's fault, because I don't really do that.
You're welcome.
Like that.
You're welcome.
I don't do
a little bit.
That shit fit though. It fit though.
What happened was when I wrote it, it was they say I'm a star. They say I'm a star. All I know is I got it straight out the mud. They say I go hard. All I know is I got. That's what it was. And when I was writing it, I recorded it on my phone, sent it to my cousin. He was like, "I like it's catchy." I sent it to my younger brother, and there was
That'll do it.
tune.
Yep,
There
that'll
was,
do it.
Younger generation. He was like, "All I know is," he was like, "That's
Too many words.
Too much going in there.
you know, keep saying that. He was like, do something like, they say I'm a star, bitch. I gotta show like.
Like I said, too many words.
I'm like, so do what? He's like, just do something like.
Your brother's
yeah.
aggressive with
I'm
the
like-
bitch. I like it.
I'm like, all right. So then I ended up taking it out and went back in there, and it just came. Like, it was actually, they say I'm a star, y'all. I got it straight out the mud. They say I'm a dog. No, I got it straight out the mud. They say I go hard, y'all. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
turned out to be, all right, this shit worked.
Yeah.
Let me get some ad-libs.
Right,
One track.
Right.
Jump in this one.
I hear the ad-libs in the back going crazy. Like, yeah, the ad-libs all over the place. Yeah.
If you listen to any of my songs, they never did that shit.
That's when you know you having fun with the song. Like, yeah, cut it up. Hey, y'all.
There you go. So next time I need them, I'm gonna hit you.
Let's do it. Let's do
Well,
it.
you know what I'm saying? When y'all do the video, you need to get us in there, both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be in the video, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So,
y'all heard the song.
yeah, we trying to get the video for both
I'll
of y'all.
bring some mud to the video.
Cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You come with some pants.
Y'all need to get in the marketing room
They
together.
get the mud like
I'm
chain.
gonna
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna bring my watch too, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got my watch, you know, I'm gonna bring my
Oh,
watch.
when you get picked up. Yeah. That's hard too.
That's one of the hardest.
We gotta wear black in the video, right? BMF is black, you know what I'm saying? I saw it, we gotta wear black.
Cause he's like in the cover. He's like sitting down.
Grabbing myself out the mud.
That's what I'm saying. Out of the mud.
That's hard.
Now, it's a song that you have played. You played it or you rapped it at DWC, and you said it was gonna drop on YouTube at a certain time. It wasn't straight out the mud. It was
an R&B type
It was an
joint.
R&B type of cut. I'm talking about nigga.
That thing
song
was grooving.
dog. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, I was all on YouTube. Like, can I find this shit?
Hey, you talking to me? I'm like, he said it ain't out yet.
Nigga, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? What's the name of that song again?
Everything is strategic. So I came out with Get Ready. Like Get Ready was served up. That's how I got the city behind me. It's just right. The mother drops tomorrow. Me and Stolly from Maybach Music is both from Cam, from the 330, 330. So on March 30th, we'll be dropping a song called Baby Let's Party.
And that's Stolly
That's the
on that. That's Stolly on that, right?
Man, that song go fucking tough, dog. Nigga,
We'll take over the radio.
That's a major move.
Nigga, that man. That
They had a
song,
nice little
man.
groove to it too.
Well, that's what
Damn.
Hey, that's good. You got them where you want them.
Nigga, that
So when you
song
drop
right
it,
there, dog.
literally-
put a dollar sign behind it.
It's literally the complete opposite from that song.
Yeah.
Like you would hear that song and be like, oh, it's turned up. Then hear this song, it don't matter what age range you in. You
that
be
thing
50,
moves.
60, you about to get up like, oh,
Look at the two-step.
I'm about to skate.
That's the
Like,
move.
Listen, when they on go like this, they fucking with it.
when you see your uncle
That's
drop with
exactly. And that's like the crib go-to.
Yeah.
You can go from the bar,
that crib
walk.
That's the thing, it has a West Coast / Ohio
Definitely.
feel.
Definitely.
Man, that song was tough. I'm like, man,
Ohio
where the
place.
fuck is this shit at?
March 30th.
March 30th.
March 30th.
That's what we looking at.
This month.
Nigga, matter of fact, nigga, can we get that? Cause we'll premiere that bitch on the next day. Straight.
Cause we was in there like, man, this is a.
Just because y'all remembered it, it's been that long, I got y'all.
Appreciate it, man.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Exclusive!
I'm big talk, big game.
Now,
Now let's get into your business a little bit. We talk about y'all story.
We're gonna let y'all
your
back.
music.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let y'all back.
I'm coming.
No, ain't nobody.
He ain't that, man. We ain't finna ask you for your social. We ain't finna ask you who you bank with. We ain't finna ask you no scammer questions. None of that.
know what I'm saying? We just gonna ask y'all some fun questions.
We
call
finna break the
rapid
ice,
fire.
man. We done got serious. We got the seriousness out the way.
Rapid fire.
Now everybody want to know Blaze Brown and Elijah Lamar / Young Smurfs
Yeah.
personality. This is gonna show. You know what I'm saying?
Outside
the
business.
studio.
Yeah, outside of business. They wanna know what I'm saying? They wanna know who you are, you know.
That'll
what I'm
work.
saying?
I'm mean as fuck, I don't smile or anything.
So, look at him.
Unapproachable ass.
Look, he got me talking about his song. Look at it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all just said it first, then it come to y'all mind. We don't judge, we don't discriminate.
First thing come to your mind.
First
This
thing
ain't,
come to
you know what I'm
mind,
saying?
okay?
You gonna pass the test. You already got the job. You just answering the question.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off by saying, if you can eat one meal for the rest of your life,
Damn.
what would it be?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
You must not be lactose intolerant.
Or chicken Alfredo.
So pasta, basically. Okay.
Man, I'm gonna have to go pizza, man. I can't.
Pizza. Doesn't matter what kind of
You
pizza.
can switch it up.
Do you put pineapples on pizza? Okay. I'm not mad at that.
That's a good ass answer. But you can get the veggie pizza, the breakfast
That's true.
pizza.
Hey, don't get it twisted, because you can do chicken Alfredo mixed with motherfucking seafood.
That's true.
Right?
Alfredo, you
Yeah.
Yeah, we do blackened chicken Alfredo, Cajun chicken
Yeah,
Alfredo.
yeah, yeah.
You can add bacon with your macaroni and cheese.
Hey, you put a little broccoli in there. Put some
Right,
shrimp.
right.
Damn. Why I didn't think of that answer. Okay.
Chicken Alfredo.
They going about Olive Garden after this.
And look, and then you also tailor the chicken, crispy chicken Alfredo.
Oh, man.
Look at him. Look at him.
God, with the garlic bread. Oh, shit. Let's stop, man. I just got these stamps, man. Ain't trying to spend no cash. Ain't trying to spend no cash. I got these stamps. Shit.
All right, so let me ask you this. Ohio music. Give me your favorite Ohio artists, like rap and R&B artists. Who y'all got? Out of Ohio, influence or how do you
Outside of
feel,
yourself.
legends.
Outside of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My favorite artist is my little brother.
Okay. What's your brother name? We need to shout out.
Shout out to Chemo. His name is Chemo is Dead. I'll type it in on YouTube. I swear to God, it will instantly become
Is that
famous.
K-E-E-M-O?
Keemo-ISDEAD. Chemo is Dead.
Chemo is dead.
Click his music and instantly become a fan.
Okay. What about you, man?
B for the
Oh yeah,
well-known.
singer.
Yeah, let me give him R&B.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's the rapper. Singer? Shit. Go ahead, play that. Shit.
Ooh, it's a lot. Yeah, y'all got some singers.
It's a lot on the singing side. I mean, you can name
I'm helping y'all. Ohio players, like you mentioned. Levert, OJ's.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? OJ's.
I mean, you got Ronald Isley. You got Ronald.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
forgot about Ronald Isley. Shit.
You got Ronald.
Hey, this is fair.
Oh, Roger Trapper? Roger Trapper? Yeah, yeah.
You got John Legend.
John Legend's over there. And on the artist side, you know, on the rapper side, you got Kid Cudi over there. You know, you got some heat
You
up.
got Bone Thugs.
That's what I was thinking of.
Shit.
So he just named everybody. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like your top, y'all do your top out there. Listen, it's y'all answer. So y'all answer however you want to.
Like we said, you already got the job.
Ohio versus everybody.
Ohio versus
What you got for him, man?
Roger.
You already know where I'm going with it. Favorite chip flavor?
Back to fruit.
Grippos.
What you say?
I am the Grippos.
Grippos.
Oh, you putting us on? You putting us
That's
on?
that's
What's
supposed to
good?
be some higher
I
stuff.
seen Grippos. The Grippos here in Atlanta. It's the barbecue.
Oh, just to let y'all know, I'm from the Midwest too. Just to let y'all know.
From the Midwest?
I seen Grippos.
I'm from Missouri.
I am the Grippos.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
No Grippos.
I'm gonna Google it and look for it, man.
It's on there. All the Arab stores. They got Grippos.
Grippos.
So I gotta go to a sicko.
That's your favorite chip flavor too?
Oh no, mine's gonna be Doritos, nacho cheese.
Dorito nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese, I smack them all motherfucking day.
Okay.
With cheese.
That man got a strong stomach, man. Macaroni, Alfredo,
Cheese. You got that cheese, boy.
that stomach turning your ear.
That nigga like Monterey Jack.
You give me some mild Frito, the shit that come in the can. I heat that shit up, take some Dorito, man. It's a
Putting us on, man. Putting us on.
Y'all can only eat that on my day off, cause I know I ain't going nowhere.
and it's always that one person. You give me cheese on cheese.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I just
You gotta
ain't
get
built
it.
for
You
it.
Don't
Like
pay
that.
for it.
How you doing for it?
So they gonna need a pack of baby wipes and toilet tissue.
So I'm gonna fuck y'all up with this question, okay? So, if you drive, you had to take a shit real bad.
After that mac and cheese.
Are you, are you pulling over to the nearest public place and you finna do it in there, or you gonna try to hold it till you get to your hotel or your home?
I'm going in the car. This is my car.
Depends on how close I am.
Like, if I'm close enough to go to the crib, I can hold it, it's cool. But if that bitch get the peeking move,
That man said if he
got
crowded,
some tissue. Shit. Make sure it's layered.
nothing wrong with that.
I get some layers.
Even though my ass ain't touching it, still, let's go
Hey, I'm gonna put you up on that. You gotta put tissue on the inside too, so that splashback won't hit you.
Listen, I swear. Flashback get you because you probably got some big ass shit.
That's why I don't fuck with the macaroni and the Alfredo. That's why this is a Dorado.
Shit. Like I said, I'm from the hood. Don't let me be on a road trip and then I'll type in my mom 5 miles from here back.
The quick trip napkins come in handy, boy.
I think I'm in that same situation.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right, so celebrity crush.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
Mulatto.
Ruby Rose.
Oh, wait, hey, whoa, you said what now?
Mulatto. Ruby Rose.
Gotta get out of Atlanta, man. Them man.
Ain't no judge.
I'm tired of these niggas picking up on my women, man. Listen.
I already got my heart broken because motherfucking Riri got pregnant, okay?
Oh,
So I had to let that go.
that broke all our heart.
I had to let that go.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No. Lots of it.
Shoot your shot.
What about you?
That's usually what we say. Go ahead and shoot your shot while you.
I gotta play this safe, man.
Don't say your girl. Everybody knows your girl.
I don't give a fuck if I was married. I'm not gonna say this.
Do you feel me? Do you feel me? It's celebrity crush. I gotta see.
Because as a marriage, I get one motherfucking person I can cheat with. You do too.
There it is.
As long as they're equal with it. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. You say that until it's continuous. I'm kidding.
Guess what? I'm gonna continue to get.
Oh, this what we doing? We continuing? All right. Let me call him back up real
Hey,
quick.
baby, I'm going out with.
That's a competition. My bitch pregnant.
Oh, we ain't about to have a baby.
You started this.
We just celebrity crush, man. Don't cop out, man. Don't do the easy cop out.
I gotta say Lexus Scott, man.
Okay, okay. So shoot your shot right now. Shoot your shot. At Alexa Scott. Let her know.
Hey, I'm coming for you. She already know that already.
Oh, okay.
You already know.
She already know. He already been in the DM.
So you gonna shoot your shot at Lotto?
I don't know this stuff. All right, I stay in Riverdale for a reason.
Oh man.
I'm gonna call you Lotto right after this, cause you didn't tell me about him. See, we got an open relationship, so y'all, she ain't told me nothing.
Elijah said it's open eye.
Sorry.
So Elijah's the actor, but we ask this to everybody. If someone were to write a movie about your story, both of y'all got interesting stories, who would play you in the movie besides yourselves?
And family.
He said his brother.
Yeah.
You already knew where he was going.
Yeah, you already know I'm smart. My brother, my son.
Excluding family and yourself. Do we need to pick one?
That's what.
What is that? Your answer.
That movie gonna be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Ice-T.
Ice-T in his prime.
Prime Ice-T.
Okay, that's good.
New Jack City Ice-T.
Because now Ice-T, that nigga is unsweet. feet. Shit just nasty.
The person that play with me would be Q-Tip.
I can see that. I can see
go
that.
with that. I can go with that.
I was gonna say Marquise Houston.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
They talking about looking like. They talking about looking like.
Yeah. You know, that's usually what they go for, man.
Yeah. Got Q-tip style.
But Q-Tip,
Does he actually do it?
oh,
And he has
Marshawn
a
Lynch would be a great one.
Who?
Marshawn Lynch.
You're not gonna be able to get Marshawn Lynch to come to the studio.
Just here so I won't get fined. Nigga signed the contract and them be all his lines.
No comment.
And action. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Oh my God.
And then you mean I gotta come back to the studio and film again?
Listen, he ain't never did that.
That nigga getting in the studio, rap the song, Marshawn. I'm just here so I won't get cut.
Y'all watch the show, there's a show on Netflix where they would take a celebrity guest and then you gotta find out who killed this person. Like you have to solve like a murder. And it's fire. They brought him on where he had to come on and he was a cop for the day.
Oh,
That
shit.
motherfucker ghetto as hell. And he was like, bro, I think he did it because of this shit right here. No, bro, you ain't. I'm saying this.
Oh, shit.
I have to think of the name of the show. It's funny.
Marshawn Lynch.
That sounds funny as hell.
Oh, shit. Favorite holiday?
I'm definitely gonna say Thanksgiving.
That's all that is.
That nigga just hungry right there.
That's the answer right there. You won. Leave the content. Thanksgiving.
What you saying?
Yeah.
Growing up, it was Thanksgiving because that's when all my family would come together, but everybody that had their own family, so it's kind of scattered. I would say me as a man, Christmas, because that's my opportunity where I can give back and watch my family smile.
There it is. That's a good answer.
Nice wholesome answer.
That was deep. That was Steve Harvey deep. I like that.
Steve Harvey from Ohio.
That's true. That's true.
See, that's why it blends into the universe.
So you talking about school, Blade Brown, class act. What was y'all favorite subject in school? How was y'all in school? What was y'all on? And they both wrote it. God.
School, nigga.
I asked y'all to write a paper down. Shit. Getting on the bus. Go home.
The only thing that kept me through school was sports. You know what I'm saying? Without sports, I don't know if I
What you play in school?
basketball and track. But I was like a track star. I was third inside the state of Ohio.
Oh, wow. So you still fast?
I'm fast as fuck. It's just-
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
still to this day. The difference is you gotta have an ambulance waiting for me.
Get some oxygen. We got some oxygen at the end.
I'm fast.
That nigga got that. I want on that.
That's the
Be a
only
little
difference.
bitch.
Like my younger cousins be trying to challenge me. Yeah, they be in sports.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, now I'm like, I would dust your ass. Stop playing with me. And I beat them. And they be like, come on, let's go again, man. Fuck you. Shit.
Got one time.
Nah, but I won though.
Right. You won.
But,
I never won.
I don't know, man. I really did fuck with school.
You ain't fuck with school.
So did you get any good grades in any class? You feel like, man, this class, I could always get a good grade in this class.
So I went to the hood schools, freshman, sophomore year, and my grades was high. You know what I'm saying? Then I went to the white schools. It was, and the GPA had to be higher. Your credits had to be higher. So I'm like, shit, this is about to be hard. But I actually did better because of the sports. I knew if I didn't do good, you know what I'm saying?
You'll be on the team.
Wow.
Do shit.
That actually
So
says a lot too.
I was cool with my teachers. The teachers in my class was fun. I ain't like the subjects for real.
Yeah.
But my teachers are cool with me. Like I had this one man, Hughes, and he was a young teacher. So when I was 17, going on 18, I think he was on like 24. For our last day of school, we had a rap battle.
Oh, that was
We
right
rapped
up your
battle.
alley.
He was cool as hell.
That was
Like,
right up your alley right there.
Like, you know what I'm
That's-
saying? It was fun. So
At their school, he was in there. I said, hey, yo!
That's what set you off right there.
So smooth, and I don't know if I should say this, but I'm grown now, so I can't get in trouble. Everybody helped me just bring through my motherfucking senior year. Cause I literally went from like Steve Harper to Stephon. Like I went from
That nigga said Steve struggle to step on her tail.
Listen, I went from being lame to my senior year. Like I said, I stuttered all the way to my junior year in high school. So I literally was like, oh, you can't even talk. Senior year, I started talking smooth. I got my confidence, had my brains, I had contacts.
Oh, you was
and
ready.
shit.
That ready.
That nigga pussy rate went up.
I turned.
Pussy rate went up.
Listen, track star, homecoming king, prom court, everything. Like,
Oh, I think it was the man. I think it was the man senior. That nigga was the man.
my senior year was crazy, so I ain't really care about the damn subjects. My senior year was just fire.
Okay. What about your Blade Brown?
Pep rally.
That nigga. That nigga that was other was pep rally.
Yes, sir.
I ain't mad at you.
So nigga got great answers. On that.
So did your guys always win in the pep rally spirit? You know what I'm saying? We got spirit. How about you? Did y'all always win?
What they say, Darrell? What they say? What
We got spirit.
we got a voice. This boy think get high, got raspy. We got spirit. How about you? Get the hell out of your Moses like.
Oh, so I want to ask y'all one more question, you know what I'm saying, before we, you know what I'm saying, get into the next thing. I always ask this question to everybody, but I'm going to give y'all three different options, though, okay? FMK, fuck, marry, kill, okay? So, look, he already said, damn. So you got Keisha Cole, Ashanti, K. Michelle.
Oh, listen, it's easy. Go ahead. It's easy.
Since he got the answers.
Fuck,
What you got? He already know.
So, K. Michelle, I'm fucking for sure. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She can blow the fuck out. Keisha Cole, gotta kill you, you been ran through already.
Wow.
And Ashanti, have y'all seen Ashanti?
Yeah, yeah.
Baby, hey. Hey, Mrs. Lamar. Ashanti aged like motherfucking water.
Right. She look better now than before.
I was so mad as fuck when I seen Jonah Lucas kiss her in this video. I know everybody had the same reaction.
Yeah.
Did they just
Fuck up the whole video.
fuck, man? Yeah, Ashanti married.
Couldn't get to it fast enough.
Man, you said Keisha Cole ran through.
You feel the same way?
Same water.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, Keisha. Now, listen, if I have the option to kill somebody, Keisha, strap up.
Put on them Versace condoms. Versace condoms.
I mean, she already used to like a
Yeah.
designer. A lot of it.
She ain't never had no Versace
Man.
condom.
Wow.
I love you, Keisha.
Man, we got Elijah Lamar and Blade Brown from BMF in the building. Yeah. Building, man. You know what I'm saying?
BMF.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, before we let y'all go, you know what I'm saying? We also play a game called Who's Captain. All right?
What?
We play a game called Who's Captain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to explain to you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the game is and whatnot.
All right, so Who's Capping is a segment of our show where I give you two articles. I give you the title and a line from the article, and you got to let me know if it's fact or cap, or if both of them fact, or if both of them cap. It's up to you. All right, so the articles we have today, the title, these was ones from last week that I did do, so it just refreshed my memory as to what the story is. So the title is Rose to the Occasion.
See, we don't be knowing this.
We don't know
Rose
what
to
the
the
story is.
occasion.
Like,
They don't know shit. It's all me. A woman dies of cardiac arrest due to using her sex toy known as the Rose. Doctors say that after a full autopsy, she had been using her toy for 3 hours straight. Rose to the
you got to wait till
Rose to
the
Read it one more time.
You got two.
I want to know why the women think it's a lie. After the sex story, let me read the second. Story number 2. Tinder bender.
Look at the title.
Social outlet Tinder has announced that you can now get background checks before dates exclusively through the app. Tinder bender. So let's go back to story number 1. Rose to the occasion. A woman dies of cardiac arrest due to using her her sex toy known as the Rose. Doctors say that after a full autopsy, she had been using her toy for 3 hours straight. Story number 2, Tinder Bender. Social outlet Tinder has announced that you can now get background checks before dates exclusively through their app.
I'm gonna say facts and facts.
Facts
They
and
both
facts.
true, huh?
Both
Both
true.
facts.
What you gonna say, Blade?
Cap and cap.
Cap and cap.
Cap and cap.
What y'all say over there? Y'all
What y'all say?
No cap.
Look, why is Rose story cap?
We gonna find out here in a second. Double cap.
I want to know the reason behind it.
Okay,
What's
okay.
the reason?
Because ain't nowhere in here we go 3 hours. 5 minutes tops with a roll.
5 minutes.
Huh?
She just eat her chips like I
That's
she's
facts.
Both of them?
3 hours. Let me tell you, that roll is that
ain't talking about it.
Wait, I'm not speaking from experience, but
You too late for the disclaimer.
you ain't
I've heard she gonna last 3 hours.
If you fall, then I say it's facts. You can't go 3 hours with that thing. In 5 minutes, you be done.
Hey, she said she can go 3 hours with that thing.
The only reason she can go 3 hours is because she in control. Let somebody else control.
Darrell, what you thinking, man? What you thinking?
Oh, are we guaranteeing victory?
I'm guaranteeing victory. Okay, I'm guaranteeing victory. I'm gonna say the first one is definitely cap. That's definitely cap. The second one, I'm gonna say, I can believe that shit. True. I can believe the second one is true. I can believe that. I can believe that.
Background checks.
Right.
See, I think you like. I think you be bullshit. You just be making this shit up. Is what it is. Bullshit, man. I'm gonna go
Say
with.
the first one's cap, but I'm going with facts.
I'm going with Blade Brown on this one. I believe both of them cap. All cap. Capital punishment.
Cap. So we got the cap and the cap. That's what we doing. Okay, so we locking in all else.
I'm locking mine in.
I said cap.
Hold on, payroll answer.
You say no cap.
Let's
I
go.
say facts.
Payroll?
Okay, facts and you said in the second story,
She said both of them facts.
facts and
I
cap.
said cap and facts.
Hold on, payroll.
All cap. Okay,
Here we go.
all right.
I say no cap.
So story number 1 rose to the occasion. A woman dies of cardiac arrest due to using her sex toy known as the Rose. Doctors say that after a full autopsy, she had been using her toy for 3 hours straight. That story is true. Get the fuck out of here, dog! Get the fuck out of here! I actually did a TikTok on this story. And after doing the research after, I said, I gotta put this in the show.
Wow. You was right.
That Rose is
right.
the devil.
Always win. Always win.
Tinder Bender. Social outlet Tinder has announced that you can now get background checks.
It's because once the batteries go out and you can't get another one,
I'm only gonna stand up to. I know I'm right. Go ahead.
Social outlet Tinder has announced that you can now get background checks before dates exclusively through the app. That is fact.
Let's go.
Wow, that's fact, baby. Yeah.
Join the winning team.
Fact.
He said it.
That's what I
He
do.
said it.
No cap.
I win and like it.
This shit.
Wow, winners out here, baby.
This nigga Lonzo Lamar came on our show and got it was right. What the hell, man?
I feel a prize I get.
You know what I'm saying? No, we already gave you the job, man. You already
The
got
job.
the job, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let people know, you know what I'm saying, how they can find you all, how they can follow you, how they can keep up
man.
to date
Tap
with you,
in,
whatnot,
tap
how they
in
can
with
tap in to BMF, Blade Brown, and Elijah Lamar, man.
You can follow me at Elijah Lamar 330. That's going to be my website, ElijahLamar330.com. Instagram, Elijah Lamar 330. Facebook, Elijah Lamar 330. TikTok, everything, man. Support the movement, BMF Empire. I'm saying BMF. Shout out to everybody that fuck with me. Let's get it.
You can definitely follow me right to my house right after this.
Not with your celebrity crush. You.
And you follow me at Blade Brown BMF on Instagram, man.
There it is, man. There it is, man. You know what
Brown,
I'm
Elijah
saying?
Lamar.
Any shout outs y'all want to give, man, before y'all let, you know what I'm saying, let it out too, man? Any shout outs y'all
Shout
want
out
to
to
give?
Mama's Management. Shout outs to Payroll. Shout outs to Shield. Shout out to my family. Shout out to all the fans and supporters. Shout out to my haters.
Gotta shout them out. Gotta shout the haters out.
Yeah.
Gotta shout them out.
Shout out to everybody that fuck with me.
That shit. Haters don't even know they free promotion.
I love them.
Man, shout out to Mama's Management, shout out to Payroll, shout out to Mama, you know what I'm saying? Free Big Meech, you know, shout out to OG Big Dave, shout out to the whole BMS family as a whole. You know, we still here. Shout out to Elijah Lamar, you know what I'm saying? Again, we know what's going on. Everybody, man, that's part of the movement, man. We coming. We still here. We ain't going nowhere, man. Rest in peace, Jude.
There it is, man. There it is, man. Hey, man, we enjoyed y'all, man.
Most definitely.
And like we tell all our guests, man, anytime that you want to just stop by, peek your head in, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the neighborhood, in the area, man, promoting something or whatnot, man. Whatever it is, man, you ain't got to hesitate. You ain't got to let us know. Just be like, hey, I'm outside.
Pop up.
Boom, pop up, bow, and we got you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we got Miss Ranger up next.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Miss Ranger.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, once again, each and every Thursday, Big Talk, Big Game is here, man, on the Hip Hop Network.
You
man.
know it. Hip hop.